Hi, it's Mark from Top Local. We're here with Alex Wardle, Tom's Custom Auto Body in Coquitlam. Very highly rated, long-term, excellent car repair and auto body repair shop. How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing great, Mark. And yourself this morning? How are you?
Good. Recovering from my cold walk. So we're going to talk about vandalism, something that I'm familiar with. A bit of key scratches on a Mercedes. I had this happen in my car, so I'm interested to see what do you guys have to do to fix this?
Sure. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go have a look at, we have a 2006 Mercedes-Benz E320. So it's, I mean, a lot of people will consider that now an older car. It's 10 years old, but still quite valuable. And a customer of ours had their car parked in Coquitlam, and someone had come along and keyed the driver's side and passenger side of the car, and the keying was sporadic. Someone had run the key down the side of the car, and it was kind of on and off on the panels. It wasn't straight across, and so she didn't think she had that much damage because on each panel it kind of came on and off, but it was fairly significant. So I'm just going to pull up a couple of photos of the car here, and so what we've got here in this photo is that you can see that this is the this is a photo of the Mercedes in our estimating bay, and we're looking at just kind of the pathway here of which this key scratch is going down. The key scratch is actually in between the two yellow lines, and it's a fairly significant repair because I'm just going to flip here to the next one where the car is actually in mid repair right before it's going to go into the booth. And you can see that, number one, to make this car back to pre-loss condition, all the parts along the side of the car have to come off. That means the tail light comes out, the bumper comes off, the window belt moldings come off, which in this case, luckily they weren't chrome moldings, but they were a black rubber molding. The door handles come off, the door moldings and front bumper and so forth come off. The gray areas along the side of the car, that's actually the primer. So we've actually sanded the key scratches out, primed the car. This car is literally about to go into our paint booth to get sprayed. So the gray area is where we're going to be putting new color. The area where you can see the base color of the car, which is an obsidian black, is still going to be that color will still remain, but everywhere where there's gray is where there'll be new color on there. So in this case here, we're doing a complete refinish on both sides. We're not blending the clear on the sail panel. So the sail panel is the area that goes up from the back trunk up on towards the roof. We don't blend that. We always refinish all the way across. It gives you a far better finish. And then in this case, we're going to blend the trunk because there's a little bit of metallic flake in there, and we want to make sure that the color matches onto that trunk. And mainly, the most important thing is all parts are off the car. And one of the things that we think works really well is we always use a premium clear. In this case, today we're going to use a PPG EC700 clear, and that is for it'll give it a very durable shine and a long-term finish. And there are lots of clears on the marketplace, and there is, like anything, there is good, better, and best. We feel the PPG products, the high end of their spectrum, offer some of the best clears. It goes on. They put PPG clear on a lot of the manufacturers. Use it when the cars are actually getting manufactured. So we like to use it as well. It provides, and their base coats provide for excellent color matching. But 5 years down the road, it's really the quality of the clear that sets the job apart versus some of the less expensive clears that are out there on the market. And so we feel that we don't necessarily want to skimp on the materials. We want to make sure that the products we're putting on your car are the best to give it a good long-term finish that you'll be able to polish and love for years later. So this damage, while the customer thought it was quite light, she's roughly got about $3,500 to $4,000 in damage, which she didn't really recognize. So it really affects the car's value if you don't fix it. And that's kind of, that gives you an idea of what we've got going into the paint booth this morning. And give you an idea of how we kind of treat every car we like to treat every car like it's our own and make sure we're getting the best job we can and get those cars back to pre-loss condition for our customers so they can enjoy it for another 10 years.
So is that of course that's being mirrored on the other side, whatever scratches on the other side are being done. You just didn't have a picture of that.
Yes, that's right. It's being mirrored on both sides. So on the other side of the car, everything is off the car as well. The only thing that we're not painting in this case is the trunk. sorry, is the hood. The trunk's being blended, but the hood is not being painted in this case, just because the key scratches didn't get close enough to it.
Right. So that's gives me a good picture of how much work you had to do in my car when you did it on both sides. Same thing.
Absolutely. And as you'll remember, there's a lot of damage on there, and it's not inexpensive. And so when you go to resell that car, you want to make sure it looks as good as it can, because you know as well as I do that when the buyer comes along and sees that kind of damage on there, when the car transitions between owners, that claim or that insurance claim to have that key scratch is null and void. That vandalism claim does not follow to the new owner. So it's important to deal with that while you own the car.
All right, so if you're looking for great repairs on your vehicles, if you got any scratches, bumps, bruises on your baby, these are the guys to see. And for Coquitlam, Burnaby, North Burnaby, Surrey, New Westminster, they're the best. Tom's Custom Auto Body. Give them a call, 604-931-3441. Check out their website, tomscustomautobody.com. They're opening a new location in Port Coquitlam really soon. But we'll let you know more about that as we get closer. Thanks a lot, Alex.
Perfect. Have a great day.
You too.